Hey, what's up, guys? Well, today I'm gonna do a little tutorial because a lot of people often ask me, how do I find your podcast? So here's a little quick tutorial on how to find it on, if you have an Android phone or Android tablet or anything that's Android. So basically I have two apps that I normally use for music, well, not music, but like podcasts. My favorite one is, I think it's Google Podcast, which is this white with blue, red, yellow, green, and blue. So you basically go download the app, Google Podcast. Once it's downloaded, you click on it. As you can see, these are some of the podcasts that I listen to. Okay. So these are some of the podcasts that I listen to. The one that I listen on the daily, it's called The Daily. It's by the New York Times. Tiger Belly is one of my favorite, and Dynamic Banter is probably like my favorite of all time. I'm not, well, the reason I'm here is to show you how to find my podcast. So once you download the app, you go to the app, you go to the little magnifying glass right here, and then you put Pasa, Calexico. Pasa, Calexico. And then you tap on it, and then it'll give you like my podcast. You tap on the name of the podcast, and then you hit the subscribe button. I was already subscribed, so I subscribed just to show you how to subscribe. Once you subscribe, it'll show up on these tiles up here, and then like this is the last one I subscribed to. Puts it all the way to the end, but you can move it. You go to edit your podcast, and then you can like move it up to your main page if you want. So that's it. That's how you find the podcast on this app called Google Podcasts, which is my favorite podcasting app for Android. You can also find, a lot of people have Spotify, so you can also find it on Spotify. So just click on the Spotify app. You go down here to the magnifying glass in the bottom. You go to search, and then you put the same, Que Pasa, Calexico. And then you tap on it, and then you go to following on the top. So you click on the following button up here on the top, and then it should show up on your home page. So on your top podcast, it'll show you right there, or your library. Oh no, not in your library, just on your home page. It'll show up like recently played or your top podcast. So that's the two easiest ways to find my podcast on an Android device. Later on, I'll do a little tutorial on how to find it on a Apple device, which is basically the same. You either use Apple Podcast or Spotify and just do the same. Just hit the magnifying glass, go to search, look for Que Pasa, Calexico, and subscribe. Alright guys, well that's it for this little quick tutorial. Hope you guys having a good day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.